When the war between the states back in the 1860s came about, it was called the American Civil War, during which time there was more people killed than any other wars put together at the time. It was a war of attrition and battle tactics. So during this time, approximately 4 years, there was a certain group of men and women that would go out to serve the troops in their own way to make a profit. This is a reenactment of those times when the Emerald Peacock Saloon was meeting place for troops for North and South alike. On the road to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 150th Centennial. This is 2013. Up here soon, you're going to be seeing the house where General Lee planned his battle. The streets of Gettysburg are pretty much low buildings, and there's a lot of battlegrounds and monuments and graveyards throughout the town also. Now we come to the Gettysburg Museum, and this is where a lot of artifacts are held and how the times really were back then.
Southrons, hear ye country call ye, up blessed worse than death befall ye. Two arms, two arms, two arms in Dixie, blow all the beacon fire.
There are a lot of battlefields surrounding Gettysburg. One of them, which is called Pickett's Charge. It's a big open field, and it had a lot of casualties during that time. 14,000 men were killed, wounded, or missing in action during that one day, one battle. There are long picket fences along the road that the soldiers would have had to have used for the oncoming rebel army across the field, that they would sit back and just shoot the rebels as they come marching proudly up to the battle. Little Round Top, Big Round Top in the Devil's Den was on the third day of the battle, and you can only see it here in the background because there's private land that's between the highway and the actual battlefield. Now we come up to the Emerald Peacock Saloon reenactment tent. This is where the reenactors will gather at night and during the day. It's a place of haven for the heat and the rain. Everybody always has a good time at the Emerald Peacock Saloon.
Where is it? That come from you?
What? She wrote back,
I think that's the first time I've
she wrote back something about God help Gettysburg.
It is good. Where's
Yeah.
the commemorative thing? Oh.
Tell you what, Pappy, that was fun. That was fun. I'll bet.
You're a bunch of them.
Jeremy out there trying to get business in?
I saw you out there. I heard a little bit of what you're saying.
Oh, really? This is General George Pickett.
Yeah.
And his mistress.
Another hour from here, the ladies will be here. You know you want it.
Hey, is that all you guys got?
No, you want it?
Not a little silence?
Those are our boys.
I know. You guys got to come back here tonight. Let us know. Come on back and have a good time. Stay out of the rain that way.
Where are they gonna play?
Girls included.
Or tomorrow midday or something like that. They were just out there. They were out there.
You'll be on YouTube.
The Yankees are out there, still out on the field. Out there drilling. The Yankees camp.
Those guys should be wearing blue.
Yeah, no, these guys are straight.
They were, no, they were that way about 40 miles. Right?
You okay?
It's Thursday night at the Emerald Peacock, and it's nighttime, so the ambiance is just with kerosene lamps, and everybody's having just a nice quiet night, enjoying the music.
He always does. You weren't paying attention to the game when we played. He does not. Only one I ever started. Except for twice. Turned out. Whether he's partner or otherwise. My grandfather got to roll in his grave. My grandmother was like, stupid. Hard way.
There's a tear in your eye, and I'm wondering why, for it never should be there at all. There's such power in your smile, still a stone you beguile, and never did not you grow. Your sweet little laughter's like some fairy song, your eyes seem bright as can be. You can laugh all the while, and all other times smile, smile, smile for me. Irish smiling on Killarney. Many years ago, my mother sang a song and told me was just the simplicity in that good old Irish way, and I'd give the world if she could sing that song to me today. Tora-lura-lura, tora-lura-lura-lai, tora-lura-lura. Hush! Now don't you cry. Tora-lura-lura, tora-lura-lai, tora-lura-lura. That's an Irish
Antonio Capelli. Well, that's a mouthful.
Makes me happy.
Now that did you say
We're with the infantry, Huckabees, 1st Division.
Helps us, and we can kind of look back and say, oh, there was fellas here from here and there and everywhere.
Absolutely, it'd be my pleasure.
Very good.
second floor? We're gonna get a straight shot because we can't. We gotta be able to go through that. We gotta go on the line there. I gotta go this way.
Thank you very much. It's good to have you.
Pleasure to be here. I've been admiring
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
And the guy that had the
I'm making a
Did
film.
Jeff have a store in Detroit at one time?
I can tell.
Because when I got into the hobby, I bought my rifle. I think I bought my rifle from him.
Wouldn't doubt it. He's a mercantile.
Jeff Windsor?
Yeah.
He had a hardware store on 8 Mile or something. Or he lived on 8 Mile.
You'll have to ask him.
You should.
I couldn't tell you for
I
sure.
should go ask you, find out.
Aren't you glad you came in? Aren't you glad you came in tonight?
Weren't you sitting over there?
I was, yeah.
I saw him running by. I wasn't coming with all that stuff.
Wheatfield. The fighting during which consisted of numerous attacks and counterattacks over 2 hours by 11 brigades, earned the field the nickname Bloody Wheatfield. The first engagement was actually that of Anderson Brigade, attacking the 17th Marine Trombones Brigade. The field, owned by John Rose family, some 20 acres of field itself, rosewood bordering on the west and a modest elevation, and Stony Hill along the west. At this battle, there was 829 casualties out of 2,613 engaged from the north and south alike. But at the end of the day, the South had succeeded in taking Wheatfield.
Oh, look here. Oh, look where. Look right over yonder. Don't you see that old gray goose is smiling at the gander? Says I to her, now, Dinah gal, what you all about? That hole in your stocking is so big your heels are hanging out. Oh, look here. Oh, look where. Look right over yonder. Don't you see that old gray goose is smiling at the gander? She says to me, now looky boy, what you all about? There's beauty in them darn heels, I want them hanging out. Oh, looky here, oh, looky where? Look right over yonder. Don't you see that old gray goose is smiling at the gander?
The Yankees of the North come marching right past our tent when we were sitting out there, and it seems like they were an endless amount. There must have been 4,000 to 5,000 just troops that were walking past our tent. It took them an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes just to walk past, and they were going to march into the town of Gettysburg to defend it.
Mississippi floating. Long time I traveled all the way. All night the cottonwood a-toting. Sing for my true love all the day. Nellie was a lady lass.
Thank you for joining us for the first of series of Civil War at Gettysburg. I hope you learned something, and I hope you can take this along to your children and let them learn what it was to be in the Civil War.
Now I'm unhappy and I'm weeping. Can't tote the cottonwood